Good afternoon, everybody. How are y'all doing out there today? So, we are going to be working on a mini album today for a Facebook group that I'm a moderator in, and the design team I'm on is called Studio 28E Journal Creations. We'll leave the link to the group in the description box below this video once live is done, as well as a link to the collection I'm using today, which is called Mushroom Melody. So hopefully I'll have much better internet in here than where I usually film at. So hopefully all that's going to turn out well. So far it looks really good on my laptop, which I have going with the live on mute, so you don't have to hear any background noise. So I don't know how many people are going to come into this one. This is going to be put up in the Studio 28E group on Facebook once it's done. I'll put the link in there. But I guess let's get started with this project here. So I do not have the prototype for this, unfortunately, because I didn't bring it with me. That's my fault. Plus, it wasn't even done, so I couldn't. We're going to do a quick flip through. Oh, yeah, kind of like right over here. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. See if I can. No. I'm stuck with that light and shadow. Sorry. I am stuck with that. Unless I push this. No, push it back maybe might work. I think that's better there. So we got, I believe, like 22 or 24 sheets in this collection. Comes like 2 or 3 different files. So here's one of them to start with. We got some background, some ephemera, and all sorts of cool stuff. I'm actually going to put these this way so you can see them a lot better. Like I said, I'm very sorry about the shadow. I can't help it. Got to figure some out for next time. And that's the solids there. We can use those like on the front cover and such. We got some, looks like little gift tags. Unfortunately, I cannot use all these because my printer cuts off the edge of all these pages. I don't know why it does that, but it does, and really, really aggravates me, honestly. So there's some tags and some little envelopes. Little tuck pockets, and I could maybe make it an ATC or something. Guest check and some little stamps. A little strip here. There's a bunch more tags and guest checks and such. Y'all, please do come on in, share the stream, and let's talk and everything. Don't be shy, y'all. Here's a bunch more tags. This looks like a pretty cool junk journal cover here, if you, or a traveler's notebook cover, if you want to use that as such. Some bingo cards. These are all the same. It's like just 4 copies of the same thing. So I like that. You have plenty to choose from. Some more tags. And a big old bingo card. Here's some ATC pocket, stuff like that. Postcard, library card here, a couple of spool things. Put floss or tie it around, keep it safe, and some butterflies and some quotes. Here's another solid. I like this one a lot. Here's another full sheet. And another one. Here's some more. I'll move this laptop back a little more. There we go. And some more envelopes and different kinds of envelopes and little tags and bookmarks. Here's another full page. Looks like some upholstery or something. Paisley patterned. We got collage page here. And we also got another one of these. Well, it's a little different than the previous one. So that's what we got for papers in this collection. So we're going to go ahead and start making the journal in just a moment. So I got to keep on drinking this Powerade. Sort of dehydrated today. So we're going to start out with 3 pieces of cardstock. Now, I did modify this a little bit from the original piece that I found on YouTube. This one was 8.5 inches tall by 6.25 inches wide. So what I did was I went ahead and just, let me raise the camera up a little bit here so you can see a little more. I kept the 8.5 inch size, but I did shorten the width down to 6 inches so you can see the, so you can put pictures in a little better. And also because I have 12 by 12 chipboard, and I did not want to waste a whole third sheet for just a piece. So that's what I did. In addition to that, you'll need, for the spines, 2 pieces that measure 8.5 tall by 3/4 inch wide. So this will be a trifold. So what you want to do first is, if you have 8.5 by 11 cardstock, that'd be great. You can use that. But instead, I'm getting low on my 8.5 by 11, so I'm going to use some 9 by 12 sketch paper from Sketchpad. And let's see here. Yeah, you can just run these from Walmart. Not that much. This one comes with 50 sheets. They're 9 by 12. So we will be cutting down this a little bit. think. Yes. So on 12-inch side, we're going to leave 9-inch side alone, at least for now, for 2 of them. And then for the 12-inch side, we're going to cut down to 9.5 inches, because we don't need the full 12 inches. So we're going to have a 1/2 inch wraparound on this on all 4 sides. So I'll put that by the side there. Then we're going to go ahead and score. That's 9 inches. I need this on 9.5 inch side. Score all 3 at once if you can. At 1/2 inch. Do it so you can see it. 1/2 of an inch. Oops. I'm going to have to do this one at a time, it looks like. Going to jump the tracks there some. 1/2 inch. And flip it 180 degrees, half turn. And score again at 1/2 inch. The only reason why I'm flipping it 180 degrees, half turn there, is because it's coming curling up. You wouldn't get that accurate of a measurement if you were to go ahead and do 1/2 and 9 inch, but it's up to you. You can do 1/2 inch, 9 inch if you want to. So try to do this 2 at a time here. It won't be as bad. Half an inch. And 1/2 inch on the opposite side. Let's see, anybody here, I wonder? Still got 2 people here. Nobody's chatting. If you have any questions, please do put them in the chat. We can chit-chat as well if you want. Oh, we're also going to need one side of the first piece we're going to put down, scored at 1/2 inch on the 9 inch side. Going 9 inches wide, I mean. I can see that's 2 of them. Somehow. Oh, I see why, because I got 4 of these. Okay. Oh, also, yes, we do need to do a little something else too. We're going to score at 1/2 inch on the opposite side on this 9 inch on 2 of these as well. Because that's going to show us where we need to put our seam at. Can't believe I forgot about that. So 2 of them on both sides. So I was doing right. There we go. And then the third one we put on just one side. Uh-oh. That did not come out well. I don't like how that turned out at all. This 1/2 inch was a little too little here. So we're going to go ahead and get some tape. I don't even know where my glue went. Uh-oh, I don't see my glue. That is not good. I brought it. Let's see if it's behind the laptop, and it's not. Uh-oh, somebody may have got my glue. It's never good. Somebody walked off with it, I think. So I may have to come back and get some more. Oh, we'll worry about that in a minute. We're going to have to worry about it in a quick minute, though. Go ahead and put this down this line. Like so. Still trying to figure out where my glue went. I may have to excuse myself for a moment to go find it somewhere. So that's it. We got 4 watching. If you haven't done so yet, please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. I would greatly appreciate that. Okay, and one more I have to do here. On both sides. Hey, Christy, how are you? I'm going to actually have to leave in just a minute to try to find my glue. I don't know where it went. I really don't. It's bugging me. Okay, so I will be right back. I'm sorry to do this, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm back. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Oh man, I thought it went missing. Actually, it's right behind my bottle of Powerade. I did not have to go after all. Oh well. Hey, Carmine, how are you? Hey, Sherry, how are you? So the Sherry you see in the chat, she is the owner of Studio 28E Journal Creations on Etsy and on Facebook, Studio 28E Creations, Journal Creations, Facebook group. She makes all these wonderful products for us, and thank you for joining us, Sherry. I really appreciate it. Need to catch my breath. Whew. So let's see here. I'll take this one off first. It turns out we did not have to tape both sides on this last sheet first. I mean, do it all both sides yet. I just realized that one of those is going to be the edge. And I am out of breath. I tell you what, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Here we go. And come think of it, I did not even have to do all of this scoring after all. Only want to do it on one side of one or two sides of one, and that was it. I just realized that. So I'm going to go ahead and use that one instead. Well, I did not score any. It's the third one. This happens to me sometimes, y'all. It sure does. I'm sorry if you cannot see that well. I cannot see well either, and the lighting is excellent in here. I'm just using the library here to assist the living facility I live at. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm going to do this here. Here we go. Okay. So we got this taken care of. Now we want to flip this around to the side that's got the one half score line on the left. I got to plug my lap. Oh boy. My phone's not charging. It's losing a charge. I may not be here much longer. Okay. Let's do this. Our first piece here. Attach it right up against here, as you can see. Up against these three lines here. So I'll go ahead and start getting that ready. And the reason I'm starting at 1/2 inch is because if I were to go the whole 1 inch, like I wanted to, I'm sorry you can't see everything. Oh, wait, I know what's going on. Must have been buffering at some point. Yep, I'm way behind here on the. There we go. That's better. See, you guys seam here? You do not want that seam to be up against the spine or right up against it, because if you did that, you would have problems with the paper coming apart over time. It would come apart much easier. So we don't want that to happen. So that's why I moved everything back to 1/2 inch. Coming in, I'm doing pretty well today, actually. I'm doing quite well. Although I am honestly pretty dehydrated. That's why I'm drinking this Powerade while I'm doing this. So we're going to put this up against these two lines on the top and the bottom. We want to give about, let's say, 1/8 of an inch gap here. That'll be ideal. That may be a little too much even. I probably should use cardstock for this, because you would need something heavier than sketch paper. But I'll learn my lessons eventually. I'll learn them all eventually, I'm sure. And we're going to put our second piece on now of the 6 by 8.5. Should have brought one of my burnishing tools. Forgot about that as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and get the second spine piece. Because remember, this is a trifold we're making. That's a little too far for my liking. There we go. That's a little better. I guess I got that cut a little off, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Yeah, that was cut pretty badly off there, it looks like. I may have to replace that one. In fact, I'm going to try to. Actually, I better not, because that would probably ruin everything. Okay. So now what we can do is go ahead and bring our trimmer out. Put it in here like this. And we want to go ahead and trim off all but 1/2 inch of this excess. So we're just going to go ahead and, oh, that's not good. That is not good. That tore all that up. I did not like that. Mistakes continue, y'all. I'm sorry. I wonder if this chat's still working here. No, maybe not. Okay, so we got a little problem here. We can work with this though. We can. We will. I've had worse happen before. That's exactly right, Christy. That's how we learn. Indeed. Indeed, we learn not to use sketch pads for making mini albums. At least not the mini album covers. Let's see what Carmine is saying here. Let's see here. Chat on my laptop's not working apparently. So I'm probably going to have to refresh that. I'm actually going to do this part first here. Now I'm going to use something a little heavier for covering these two spine pieces here. I wish this had happened earlier while I was cutting this to make the cover so I would know not to do this. But we're good. It's all going to turn out well, y'all. Okay, here we go. Glue that down, then fold this in like this. And we got the top here. You can put tape along here if you want to as well. I'm just not because of time. And, you know, time's not being my best friend right now. Especially with the loss of power on my phone while it's plugged in. Probably because I'm plugged into my laptop. So you probably will see a pre-recorded version of this sometime in the foreseeable future. Possibly. Okay, let's do this side now. Then I'm going to go grab some cardstock. I'll be right back. Let me grab me some cardstock. Okay, so I'm back. Now we're going to go ahead and cut this cardstock down to 8 3/8 inches on the 8.5 inch side. So we're just going to cut down 1/8 of an inch. That's all we need. And that's going to be the height for these spine protection pieces. I think we're going to cut, let's see, 3/4 plus what? Let me think. 3/4 times 3 equals what? My math skills are not doing well right now. I'm going to refresh the laptop here. Let me see what y'all are chatting about while I'm doing this. Oh, cool, Christy. Thank you. That's really nice of you watching both accounts. Okay, 1/2 and see, 2 1/4 maybe works. I want like equal parts on all 3 sides, basically, is what I'm talking about here. So yeah, 2 1/4 inches by 8 3/8 inches, what we're going to cut. Okay, here we go. It could be argued you could score this at 3/4 on both sides. You know, have 3 equal parts, but I'm not going to do that. That's just too much work for right now. So Carmina, you got to share your. Are you in my Facebook group, Carmina? I'm not sure if you are or not. If you aren't, I need to invite you. But we're not friends on Facebook, are we? We need to fix that, I think. Okay, this is much better. And these pieces you really need to cover really well. And what I didn't do was cover this with either side with, in the middle with some double-sided tape. I should have done that too, and I forgot about that. But I think it'll be all right without it this time. So crazy. Shabby Dabby G Dot is actually a YouTube channel, I believe. So I believe that's correct. That Shabby Dabby G Dot is a YouTube channel. If Carmen hadn't answered that yet. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go ahead and bend this some. That's going to be easily bendable. That's good, except there's a buckle here. We don't want any buckling going on. So we're going to burnish this down some more before we continue. And let's check out this side. This is coming out pretty well so far, y'all. So before I go any further, I'm going to label these sides here. This is going to be the left side. This is what's going to, that's opening up. You don't want that. Nobody's probably going to get this one, unfortunately. This one I may keep this one. Okay. So this is going to be our left side, our right side, in the back part. So let's write this down before we forget. And it's okay because we're going to cover all this up eventually. And we're going to write on the back as well. And we're going to go back here again, right, left, and right. Yep. What time is it? We've been on about 45 minutes and we got nothing accomplished just about. So now we're going to go ahead and let me think here. Need this now. The size of this book is 6 inches. A little over, okay. So we're gonna put a little something here, a little flap that we can flap up. And that's gonna measure 4 1/8 by 5 7/8 inches. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that down 5 7/8. And cut right down here middle at 4 1/8. There we go. That'll work. Okay. I probably should have done 4 1/4 or something like that, 4 3/8. But we're gonna go ahead and just score this down at 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch. 1/4 inch would not work. Let's try 1/4 inch. Since we're messing everything else up today, why don't we mess this up too? And we're gonna have to do 1/2 inch. I don't believe that would work at 1/4 inch. It wouldn't stick. Let's see here. I'll fold this and no. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's a little better. Gonna go ahead and put some tape on that. the glue on here. Fold back. I'm going to go ahead and lay this along the top. Like this. And now we got a flip here that we can use. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Not quite going to hold a picture, but it'll hold something at least. I'm way behind again on the laptop, and I'm not liking that. Second here. There we go. Let's see. I'll go ahead and put this on here. Now I'm thinking I'm probably going to just stick to pre-recorded videos from now on because not liking the lighting situation right here that much, even though you really don't see it much. But I do. I don't like that shadow on the bottom. And there's the reason why I'm doing these first. That's so I can cover this part here. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get some of our stuff from here out front. I might use them. Tell you what, we're going to just use white cardstock for the moment on this. Okay. Put this aside for a moment. Gonna go ahead and cut down to 5 7/8. I should not have done that like that. Oh well. By 8 3/8. Times 3. Here we go. 5 7/8. But that's how we can use that in just a minute. One more piece. Eight 3/8. Let's see what's going on in chat. Okay, Sherry, see you later. Thanks for joining. So we're going to want 3 pieces to measure 8 3/8 by 5 7/8 for the for covers on the back. Okay, do that now. Okay, let's see what we got here now. Oh, we don't need that, do we? We just glue these right on. Okay. Just gonna lay it down like so. Make sure everything's good. Things looking good. Okay. So next one, we'll go here on the right side. I really just want to stop at the point where, before I start decorating it, and I can redo this whole part again in a different video and just do the whole full tutorial. I think that's what I'm going to do because, right now, this does not turn out well at all. I only want my best work to be seen. Plus, the lighting's terrible in this video, in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and put this down right here, like this. That's not right. Okay. How did I get cut short? Oh, I must have gotten the wrong one. No. I have to cut another one. Yeah, I definitely have to cut another one. It's not the right size. Okay, let's see here. 8 3/8. 5 7/8. I think I'm going to stop at this point. I've ruined this thing enough. I'm just going to have to start over again and do a pre-recorded video, honestly. Because right now, I'm starting not to feel too well either. So I think I'm just going to stop this live stream, head back to my apartment, and just sit a while and then re-record this whole thing pre-recorded. That's what I think I'm going to do. Because I'm really not feeling well, y'all. I'm sorry. So what y'all think about that? Okay, I think I'm going to go now. I thank y'all very much for joining me. And look out for the pre-recorded version of this video without any mess ups, I hope, by the end of this week. I hope y'all have a great day. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, ring the bell for all notifications, and like this video. I'll see y'all again real soon. I love all y'all. Bye.